Welcome to Faith Alive in 5, the 5-minute gospel. Now here's your host, Dr. Faye.
This entire month has been spent around the topic of closing the gap between the prophecy and the promise, focusing on prayer. I wonder how many people had not thought about the importance of prayer in closing the gap. Many times we see how there are those that are saying, you know what? I believe that God has called me to this great ministry, or called me to this business, or called me into foreign missions, or called me to serve in my community as a politician, as an advocate, or whatever it may be. But yet they sit back and think that it's supposed to happen like alakazam, abracadabra, which actually that is a spiritual word. But they think that it's going to happen like magic and they don't have to do anything. How many of you've learned that in order to accomplish anything in this world, you've got to move. You've got to do something. You've got to put some legs to it. And as I said before, faith without corresponding action is dead. Do you not know and understand and realize that prayer is corresponding action? Prayer is actually work. Prayer, it is. That's why a lot of people don't do it, because prayer is work. You have to give attention to it. You have to focus in on what you're saying, and if you're saying what you really want to happen, or you're just quoting like Matthew 6, 9, and 13, our Father in heaven, which I went over with you last time. Our Father in heaven. Well, I just basically read it, but we didn't teach it as to why Jesus gave that outline and told them this is how you need to focus on prayer. When you get ready to pray, remember, it is our Father that you're speaking to. You're not just talking to your daddy. You're talking to our Father here. And He is the one who created you. Understand who you're talking to, who you're having a conversation with. You know, He's not a stranger. You don't have to be afraid of Him. You don't have to run from Him. You don't have to hide from Him. You can actually go to Him and talk to Him and have fellowship with Him and enjoy the journey. Our Father in heaven, not far away. Heaven is now, is right now. And we'll see that in this same outline or this manner that Jesus spoke in. Yes, heaven is within you. Your kingdom come. Well, He says, hallowed be your name. Let's honor your name. Your name. What do I need Him to be right now? His name is Jehovah Jireh. As Abraham knew Him as the Lord who provides the ram in the bush, He's Jehovah Jireh. He's the one who provides. Yes, hallowed be that name. He is Jehovah Rapha, the Lord God who heals you. Hallowed be that name. Are you with me? Hallowed be the name of God, of your Father, the one that you need Him to be right now. Hallow His name. Honor, worship, appreciate, know that His name is greater than all other names. When God was speaking to Moses, and Moses said to God, suppose I go to the sons of Israel and say to them, the God of our fathers has sent me to you. And they ask me, what is His name? What should I say to them? God answered Moses and said, I am who I am. So when you're praying, you are understanding that He is who He says He is. Thank you so much for listening. Please join me in supporting this broadcast. All you have to do is use your Cash App right there on your phone and use hashtag DrFayetV. That's Dr. Faye TV. Or use your PayPal at paypal@drfaye.com. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you for tuning in to today's broadcast. Dr. Faye would love hearing from you. Contact her today at 870-860-9758 or email coach@drfaye.com. And remember, the calling is a gift, but the choice is yours.